Yeah, yeah, yeah. Tonight's the night I'm breaking free. No chains, no rules, just me. I've been walking in the shadows, waiting for my turn. Playing by the rules, but they got nothing left to burn. Fire's in my veins, now I'm done with standing still. Gonna climb this mountain, bend it to my will. They said stay in line, just do as you're told. I was never made for a life so cold. Rhythm of my heart beats loud and strong. This is my anthem, my victory song. I'm ruling my own world, lighting up the sky, turning all the doubts into sparks that fly. I'm running with the thunder, I'll never back down. Crown on my head, I'm on in this town. I'm ruling my own
What's up, Steven? How you doing, buddy? Mythical hero cosplay. What's going on? 9769 Christian. What's going on, my friend? How are you? It is another day in paradise, but at least it's Friday. Friday, everybody. Hello, all you new beautiful people. Hey. Oh, man, this feels good. We are starting a little early today because there's nobody home. So, balls fighting. Wait, what? Friday. Don's the King. What's going on? What's going on? All right, sounds good. Sounds good. I'll be here. Bald, it is Saturday where you're at. It's Friday here.
Oh, the fire's alive. Can you feel it inside? Like a tidal wave rising, can't stop this tide. No more
It was
looking
my day. Hey, I'm doing well. ¿Cómo estás, everybody?
into the day. I'm taking the night.
Yes, we didn't become we just became best friends. Thank you for that sub over on the YouTube.
The sky, turning all the doubts into sparks that fly. I'm running with the thunder, I'll never back
He's
down.
here.
Crown on my head, I'm owning
Blinks just like a boss.
ruling my own world.
Wifey won't be here this evening unless she gets on mobile. She's out shopping with the kids. So doing the grocery shopping an hour away because things are too expensive here.
I'm carving out my path with
Hi from Mexico. Well, welcome, my friends. Welcome.
my own world.
Hold on. I gotta snooze ads for 5 minutes, guys, over on Twitch because why do they do that? Why do they do that? Guys, why on earth do they do that? It just drives me insane. Anyway, what's going on, everybody? Oh, my. So we've got a few things to talk about. My Flashforge printer is pretty much dead in the water. I need a new hot end for it. It got a really bad clog, and I've unclogged it like 5 times, and it's still clogged. So that's sad. And I have Etsy orders I have to fill. I had some Etsy orders come in, and I'm like, oh God. So once Mythical Heroes Dragon is done, I'm going to end up using that one and my other printer. So yes. Kidding. Hello, how are you doing? You're overseas? Yes, I'm overseas. I'm in America. What hot end is it? It's the Flashforge 5M. And, you have to buy the entire hot end assembly. And if you guys saw my short video, if you haven't, let me bring that up to you because I did have a spare 06 nozzle. Yeah. I will say this. Don't buy the Chinese knockoffs if you're going to own a FlashForge printer. I'm not even going to mince my words. I'm not even going to mince my words. Check it out, guys. Check it out. So I'm doing a PID calibrate with using one of these Chinese knockoff nozzles, hot ends for my Adventurer 5M. You guys see that? It's boiling it. We're only at 223, 24 C. Look at the smoke coming off of that thing. Look at this. Yeah. It literally caught on fire, by the way. So if you're going to own a FlashForge printer, don't buy a knockoff hot end. Oh. Why is the camera gone off? Oh, God dang. So yeah, that happened today, and I was like, well, this is a bad situation. Bad situation indeed. But by the way, mythical hero, I had to restart the print on the dragon that same night. So it is almost done now. If you guys want to see, let's go to this one. You can do it. It's about 70% done. It'll be done early tomorrow morning because I've got it printing slow just to make sure it's all pretty. Because silk likes to be printed slow. Silk filaments like to be printed slow. Speaking of filaments, by the way, get out of my way. So we had another viewer, order another of the silk filament, and that was from Adaxium, and it is the hey over here. Stupid camera, you know. But you guys check that out. Look at that. Holy smokes. So he wants I believe it's a he, but or they, we don't care. But that individual wants a Flexi Dragon, so that'll be on the print plate here soon. Roger CQ, thank you so much, my friend. And then I had to order because of the Etsy orders that came in. I actually had to order some silk silver. That is a bright silver because they didn't want the design that they purchased in gold. They wanted it in silver, so we're gonna reprint it in silver. Hola, ¿cómo estás? So yeah, we've got all sorts of fun things that are happening.
Did we just become best friends? Yep.
But the biggest thing is if you guys can help me out there, because I've already spent all of my beginning of the month money, because we had a bunch of other stuff happen. Things need to be fixing. My wife needed new wipers for the the crappy Jeep, because they literally the other morning. The actual rubber part just split off of both of them. I'm like, how in the hell does that happen? Those were $50 wipers. It's what happened. So we had to buy new ones.
What?
Which
Did
kind
we
of
just
sucks.
become best friends? Yep.
Oh my gosh, Christine's courtroom. Welcome to the makers. I believe that you are actually the first member of the channel. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. JPP, I enjoyed it. That unboxing was fun. I actually look forward to your build. So, how was your evening? How's your evening going? But yeah, guys, we do have memberships available over on the YouTube side. I think they'd start off at 99 cents and then go up to like $25 or some crap like that. With different levels of perks and all that good stuff. A good way to. You had to make a new channel? Oh, alrighty. Baby bro would love that dragon in the dark green and gold. Ooh, yeah. Fernando, you are the goat. Let's see. Let's see. Um, I can't think of a good acronym for that right now. So, Sergeant Roarcamp, what's going on, my friend? Yeah, you literally just missed a live the other day. That was actually quite funny, that message. I'm like, oop, no problems. But it's Friday night, and I'm thankful that, you know, we've got another week and still making content and, having a good time here. I got a few things that, you know, want to try to do. For those of you that have played with the Ender threes, you guys know how frustrating those are to actually make work right. And once you do get them working right, they will work right for like 2 months, and then you have to do it all over again. The one sitting next to me is an example of that. This printer actually ran. No, that was not wet filament. That was brand new. That was the hot end sizzling. It was ceramic hot end, and it actually fried the ceramic plate. It broke it in half. And my dogs are barking again for no reason. There's nobody here, and there's nobody outside other than me. I'm here. Welcome, everybody. Welcome from Mexico and Chile and all the new peoples. You guys are awesome. Wipers are only made to last 90 days. Ain't that the truth, Havoc? Kringle, thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes, I'm aware of that video. I appreciate you being here. But yeah, JPP, that was a spool of brand new filament, and yeah, it did what it did. Yeah, that's what happens when you those are the cheap Chinese knockoffs of the Flash Forge. And there's other reports of stuff like that happening up on Reddit, and it's scary. In the Flash Forge subreddit, I did a search for it. There's a lot of people that are reporting those things, and I'm like, oh gosh, this is not good. Thankfully, I was standing right there when it happened. I flipped the power switch off, let it cool off. Nothing got melted. It's just the hot end itself that fried. So, and the other part is the plastic extruder. This piece right here. Let's see, you guys can see my mouse. This thing right here. Not the extruder, but well, yeah, I mean, the gear setup to, my brain's fried at the moment. It had plastic stuck in it. How that happened, I don't know. It had melted plastic in it from last night. Thank you guys. Thank you for all the kind words. I appreciate you. You gonna do some more gaming in the mornings? Heck yeah, man. I'll join you. I'll join you. Do I sell? Yes. Okay, Kringle. I do have an Etsy shop. Um, exclamation point Etsy should get you there. Yeah, Stephen. Flash Forge. I mean, why is my camera off on this scene? Oh my gosh. Go to this scene. Okay, and my camera's off on. I think I got something to fix. But and I do take custom commissions as well. But so I'm thinking that let me back up a minute, back up. The good news is, everybody, is my wife actually got her disability. Now we just got to find out what her award is going to be and when they're going to pay it. We did find out how much the amount was, and that's only $9.50 a month, but that's better than a sharp stick in the eye. And right now you got PUBG and Throne of Liberty. I mean, I'm down to play both. Obviously, I just got to reinstall Throne of Liberty. 10 biddies from Dan Kump. How you doing, Dan Kump? Thank you so much. Oh man, but so yeah, one of the things, the wife and I talked about, because there is a huge settlement due, because she's been at this for like 12 years, right? But they're only going to be um, uh, backdating at a couple of years from what we were told. So we have absolutely no idea. Yeah, both of those take less space than the bloat of cod. Absolutely. And yes, Kate Kringle, I have printed the Enterprise. I'm in the process of reprinting the Voyager print, so that I can put LED lights in it. And I have a board cube model that I'm going to be printing. And then we will assemble that one on stream because it's like 50 different pieces. But I actually have to get paid orders out before I can do that, and I have to get that. I have to get the FlashForge printer fixed, and I got to raise some funds for that. So, K Kringle, I actually can't sell those directly because of copyrights, but you can commission me to print one. Um, exclamation point socials, or you can just leave me drop me a message on Etsy, and I can give you a quote for a commission piece. But I don't want to be going against the law. They generally go back 5 years. Well, that would be flipping awesome. Yeah, that short you put up, JPP, was freaking awesome. I love that. I just don't. I hope you don't have any problems with those cheaties like everybody else has been talking about. But anyway. Saludos, Sanche. So oh, what is this? What is this? What is this? What is this? Ah, I see you have favorited my shop. Anyway, what was I doing? What was I doing? Yes, okay. So we've got a couple of Etsy things we have to get done. And I have to get this printer working because I got too much stuff to do with just the 3 printers that are up there. I need well, now 2, because the 5M isn't working, and I had a print for that tonight too. I was like, oh man, this is gonna be great to print on stream. No, they did not.
What? Did we just become best friends? Yep.
Don, thank you for that Twitch Prime sub, my friend. I appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So I've got to get this one printing properly. The Ender 3 that's, all of these Enders have been modded to like the moon, but the Ender 3 that's up on the shelf behind me with the glass bed, that one prints fairly perfectly. So you're already a junkie towards Etsy? Oh my. Oh, and by the way, everybody, I forgot to do it, but do not, if you go into my my gift registry, my gift list, do not purchase one of the wearable cameras. I actually need to go remove those because I bought one today before I found out my hot end was bad. Isn't that how it goes? It's like, oh, cool, I have an extra 40, 50 bucks, and oh, crap. Cecilia, what's going on? Hello, hello, hello. You've been keeping an eye on things. You don't leave the GD4 plugged in. Yeah, definitely. I mean, that's some scary stuff. It really is. And I mean, that actually scared me today with that hot end just going up in flames. I was like, oh my, that's bad. That's just super bad. But anyway, let's go back to the Intermax cam. Ooh, look at the pretty dragon printing. That thing is gorgeous. It really is. Absolutely gorgeous. That's a really good choice in filament. I'm going to reach out to this giant armed company and see if I can get a sponsorship from them. From Mendelin, Colombia. Thank you. Your English is fine, my friend. Don't worry about it. I speak the worst English ever, and that's called redneck. Plus, I have brain farts. A lot of them. That's what happens when you're on about 4 billion medications like I am. Your brain tends to not work. That, and I'm lacking blood flow to my brain because of a clogged artery that I still haven't figured out what to do with. That is, that's another topic altogether. But I did have some interesting stuff come up in some 3D printing news. And this is a little contentious. And I know JPP and I were like, we're probably on the same level when it comes to talking about this. Prosecutors are warning that 3D printing company prosecutors warn 3D printing companies to stop spreading ghost pew-pews. Negative, Ghost Rider. The pattern is full. Don't be a dumbass. I'm a nice guy. I really am. But I'm sorry. Alvin Bragg is a moron. He is an absolute moron. If anybody thinks that you can print whatever the hell's on the screen there and it actually work, yes, it's an epidemic. It actually works more than once. You're an idiot. Oh, I've actually watched some of your stuff, so yeah. And here's the funny part is they got this video here and they say all of this is 3D printed. Bull. Absolute bull. There's a lower that's printed. Big deal. That's metal. That's metal. That's metal. Guaranteed that the slide and the frame may be printed, but the slides aren't. And it's legal, by the way, in the United States. Hot end. It's legal in the United States to make your own pew-pew in your home without a serial number. It's legal. What is the difference between using a CNC or printing it? Nothing. So they can go piss off as far as I'm concerned. You cannot restrict the creation of anything. Right? Why is the camera off again? Selling it, yes, absolutely. Selling it is what makes you turn to the dark side. Printing it, not a problem. And I've talked about this. This is one I talked about a number of times. I found this article over on XDA. But this is, I've got the whole series, the homesteading series of how to use 3D printing to fix your home issues and help you with growing and being more self-sufficient, right? Replacing or broken appliance parts. Here's one of the things that I have to replace, and I actually modeled it last evening, is the spring-loaded shock absorber for my wife's washing machine. It broke. I'm going to print a new one. And then do like cable management, fixing stripped screw holes. This is one I didn't even think of. This is actually really interesting. I mean, this is actually really interesting. Well, JPP, I mean, when the two subjects come together, I'm not going to shy away from talking about it. It's not about the pew-pew industry itself. It's about restricting creativity. Right? There you go. That's the simplest argument you're going to make about the whole thing is it's legal and it's creative. So they just need to stop and just, yeah, I mean, what's the difference between 3D printed and injection molded? Strength. And now we can fix those issues with new types of filaments. Solving pet-related nuisances. Escaping food. I actually use a slow eat food bowl that I printed for my Brian the Science. Morning? What do you mean morning? It's 5 p.m. Yep. Just try to stay respectful of every, I don't care what anybody's argument is about it. Don't restrict creativity. If you don't want me bitching about the fact that, some Yahoo over in New York is standing in the middle of Times Square butt naked for an art piece, and they're like 700 pounds, then don't bitch about my stuff. I mean, I'm just going to say it right out like that. Yeah. Havoc, ironically. So the wife and I have been looking for a new place to move to since we've been in Colorado our entire lives. And one of the things that we have found is there's a lot of really nice pieces of property in Illinois. We just will never move there. Get this, she found a 40-acre property with a 3,500 square foot home. Beautiful home. Nothing wrong with it. I called the realtor. Nothing wrong with it.
What? Did we just become best friends?
$150,000. 150 grand. Plus it had a 2-car attached garage and a 3-car detached garage on the property. I'm like, that would be cool. The problem is it's in Illinois. What brand of 3D printer do I have? I have a number of Crealities and I have a Flash Forge Adventurer 5M. And Dark, thank you for that Twitch Prime sub, my friend. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
What?
Tins, thank you for those 10 biddies over on the Twitch side. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Where the hell was this? Southern Illinois, my friend. Yep, Southern Illinois. I can actually direct. I'll find the link again and I'll send it to you because it's a beautiful place. You just can't own proper pew-pews there. Dark, thank you, thank you, thank you. I had a great week. ShopX, what's going on? Hello, hello, my friend. But yeah, with 3D printing, you can solve all sorts of neat issues. Like I said, my dog, she eats way too quickly, so I designed and made a slow eat bowl for her, and she's used that for the past 7 years. And then you can create real weird things like headphone stands and storage. I never thought about replacing lost game pieces, but that's a really good one. Because we have a Monopoly game that has like half the pieces missing because the dog or the cat took them. Yeah, I mean, it's some nutty stuff, I tell you what. Well, exactly, Brian. I couldn't take any of my fun toys. By the way, my wife, I don't drink soda normally, but my wife bought a 12-pack of actual RC Cola. If you guys have never had RC Cola, you really should. It's good. I stopped drinking soda a very long time ago, and then she bought that, and then, my craving for soda came back. What is the most elaborate thing I've printed? How long did it take to print? So far, the most elaborate single print I have is this one right here. Let me go get my... Would the camera stop doing that? Hold on. Oh, God. This would be the most elaborate single print that has taken the longest, and it took 2.5 days. It is an alien skull. And it's for sale up on Etsy. I know. I mean, JP, it was like, oh, yes. Yeah, that skull is definitely cool. I actually contacted the guy the other day because he has another piece up there. And I was like, can I print that and put it up on my Etsy store? Can I get licensing for that? And he's like, absolutely. And I'm like, why don't you charge for these? He's like, because I do this for fun. I'm like, awesome. Don't move there. No, I'm not going to move to Illinois, period. We actually did find a piece of property in North Carolina. The problem is it's in a county that it's known for corrupt cops. So, meh. Hold on, guys. Oh yeah, yeah. You and Melissa was talking that we were going to do a lot more shorts. You know, shorts are good. You know, shorts are very good. Yeah. I actually went and got myself a subscription to the CapCut editor and still trying to figure out how to use it properly. So I can use it on the desktop or my phone. And it does some cool stuff, definitely. By the way, everybody, if you guys haven't seen, the numbers have just exploded. And I am just super grateful to everybody. Leaf King, what's going on? Yo. Yeah, I'm off camera for a minute. Just, bear with me. Standing up kind of hurt a lot. Heidi, would you actually, I think I already have this. Is this working? Boing. There's JPP stuff. Southern Illinois is trying to be annexed into Indiana. Well, I don't blame them. I mean, honestly, I don't. I mean, it's like in Northeast Colorado where I live, all of Eastern Colorado for that matter. We would actually love to become part of Wyoming, Nebraska, or Kansas, because our government has admitted that they don't count us as Coloradans. So, but we're getting off the topic. Did I fix it? I mean, does your wife know that you're a lesbian? Guys, do me a favor. Go give JPP a big shout out and go sub to him because he's awesome. I'm on a mission, by the way. Yes. Tomorrow morning, by the way, at 8 a.m. Eastern, Polypalooza. Oh my gosh. Can we talk about this anymore? I think it's been talked to death. We have 14 hours left. Somehow I had 1,200 entries and 153 of them are gone. I don't know why. I have a feeling it was just refer a friend because they didn't complete it. That wouldn't. I mean, I told my wife I am absolutely a lesbian. I love women. Did I? Yes, I did get all the codes, every single one of them. But if you guys are unfamiliar and you guys are interested in 3D printing, here I'm going to throw this in chat. Copy. It's only been they took away a couple of these because they must not have been filled out. So if you guys are interested in 3D printing and you want a chance to win some epic prizes, Polymaker, probably one of the best filament manufacturers on the planet, is doing a huge giveaway. They have all sorts of these combos and printers and good stuff. I mean, this is the only one right here that I really wouldn't want, the Cheaty Plus 4. I mean, I'd still take it, but it might sit in a box until there's a fix for it. But I would take anything on here and utilize it. The LDO positron, it's just cool. It's just, you print upside down. I mean, how much cooler can you get from that? Carlo, welcome. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And then there's going to be thousands of prizes, guys. Literally, thousands of prizes. So, everybody's got a really good chance of entering, of winning. So there you go. Use the link I posted in chat. Go sign up. It's free. Doesn't cost you a penny. Alec, yes, short of me on loving or giving Panda. Yep. Well, I appreciate you. Yep, I am well familiar with the video. It has changed my life in a very interesting and fun way. I mean, Debbie, don't blame him. Don't blame her whatsoever. Nobody wants to be in Illinois. And I've actually had a really interesting time trying to wrap it through my head why Creality had their big gathering in Detroit, of all places. There's got to be some sort of message there, and I just don't know what it is. Nice, nice, JPP. Thank you, Alec. Thank you. Yeah, it has been fascinating. Guys, by the way, we're at 57,308 follows over on Twitch, on YouTube. Let's see. Let me go to that window here. We were at 39,000 on Instagram earlier, 20, almost 24,000 on TikTok. And then we have, this is the wildest damn number I have ever seen, 9,766 over on YouTube's. And oh my gosh, thank you, everybody. I was made for loving you, babe. How are you? I'm doing fine as wine. You got to head out, though? All right, Alec, you have a good one. Thank you for being here. You're living in the USA, but from Nicaragua. Well, welcome, welcome, welcome. Oh, my. It's basically just a Friday chill stream, and you're a big fan of Kiss. Well, who's not a big fan of Kiss? I mean, especially if you're my age. But I'm free to answer any sort of, 3D printing questions or maker questions or anything like that and all that good stuff. Oh, yes. Freddie, Kiss, AC/DC, the Bee Gees. Nice. Good selection of music you got there. Can't forget, like, Rat. Rat was good, too, back in the day. Musical artists are makers, too, because they make you have feelings. You has a question. What is my type of music? Pretty much everything. But I am a child of the '70s, actually. I am Gen X, and I grew up with a combination of heavy metal, hair metal, and rebel country. The Highwaymen. Old school country, really old school. But it was actually quite funny. Do you want a story about that? If it wasn't for your wife's family, you would have left 20 years ago. But in my teens, I actually, through my entire childhood, I learned how to play the violin and the viola, and played in my stepsister's country band for a while. And then in my late teens, I was in a metal band, and we actually specialized in the Eagles covers. You sent me the stand on Discord. All right, we'll take a look at that. Oh, that's cool. So that's the Meta Quest. That's not for the Quest 2 or the Quest 3. Okay, my kids, I think he's got a Quest 3. Oh, I love the Eagles. Yeah. Here's a trivia question for everybody in chat. How many guitars did it take to make Hotel California? The studio version. It's kind of a trick question, by the way.
What? Did we just become best friends? Yup.
It's kind of a trick question. Let me go back to the screen. There we go. Zay, thank you for the sub over on YouTube. Appreciate you. Remember, I said the studio version. It took 7 guitars. Not 7 guitarists, but 7 guitars. Because during the creation of the song in studio, the actual album version, they destroyed 3. There was so much frustration about getting the rhythm down. They destroyed 3 guitars. Ivan Ponch, what's going on, my friend? How are you? But yeah, Hotel California. Yeah, it did take 4. It did take 4 guitars. 2 leads, 2 rhythm. Yeah, that was that I was asked that part of the solo is 2 minutes, right? Yep. But yeah, they oh, okay, cool. I'll check it out because I printed him one for the Quest 3 and he doesn't really like it that much. But that one looks cooler. Much cooler. Cabernet, you're from Argentina. Nice. Welcome. Have I ever heard about Frank Sinatra? Have I ever heard about Frank Sinatra? Yes, I have. Sinatra's awesome. And of course, my dogs are barking because my neighbors slammed their door. Gotta love it. And yes, by the way, everybody, the cookie jar is empty. Like I said, I need to buy a new hot end for the FlashForge printer so it will print properly on a consistent basis. And if you guys can help me out with that, they're like 45 to 50 bucks right now because you can't find one. So I used to do I used to play 6 different instruments, and my arthritis got so bad in my hands that I can't even play I can't play guitar, I can't play piano, I can't play violin because I can't push down on the strings hard enough or the keys. So yes, I have the list of the secret keys, Brian. Would you like me to send you the list of the secret keys? I can't play anything right now. Like I said, my hands do not play instruments anymore. It hurts far too much. Stand by. I've got to find Brian here in my list because I can't find Brian in my list. There he is. There you go, buddy. Buddy, old kiddo. Mojo, what's going on? Hey, Doctor, what's going on? It's Friday. Yeah, thank you. Majid, thank you. But yeah, so it's been this last couple of months, like I said, has been very interesting, and I thank everybody for all the love and support. It's been amazing. You guys have given me a voice that I can use to talk about my daughter's situation and preventing domestic violence, while integrating some fun with that too. So, I mean, the fun is I enjoy 3D printing and I enjoy playing video games. So there we go. Captain Arthur, what? Who the what? Who the what? Am I a fan of comics? Yes, actually, I am. Old comics, old stuff. I don't like today's new comics because they're too much like anime. Well, back in the day, to be fair, the only ones anybody ever read were DC and Marvel. So it's kind of like asking the question, do you like Star Trek or, oh, yes, arthritis? Yes. Arthritis, yes, it did. It's kind of like asking the question, what do you like, Star Wars or Star Trek? I love both of them. I like Star Trek better because it has better acting in it. Honestly, who can say, nobody can contend this. Anything after the original Star Trek has better acting than anything in Star Wars. Ever. Just saying. Apparently you missed a lot of the stories and stuff. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of stories. There's a lot of stories. Uh-oh, I pissed Havoc off. The last Ronin to emerge? I don't know. I have the wait, what? Wait, what? Hold on, chat. We got to look at this. I said everything after the original series Havoc. After. To be fair, I am not a Shatner fan, but I am a Picard fan. Fun fact: Picard never even wanted to actually do that series at all, ever. Let me look at this. Is interesting. Those are some pretty nice layers. I'll give him that. Yeah. Whittle that down. Who whittles anything? Grind it. My gosh. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. But I'm a little confused. Why do I see a pancake motor on the back of this thing? Or is that the fan? And how does it wire into the CAN bus board? This is a hot end replacement, a DIY hot end replacement for the FlashForge printers. I love the, yeah, I was thinking the same thing. I'm like, that's a K1 nozzle, right? That's a K1 hot end. I'm really going to have to look into this. This is impressive as hell. Because those hot ends are far cheaper than flash forges. That's a guarantee. It's the old K1 hot end. Yeah. But I'm wondering if it could be converted to a K2 hot end. I mean, they're not, it's just the mounting side. I mean, that's all it really is. It's just how it mounts. The new one is ceramic. Yeah, well, so is everything FlashForge has. It's all ceramic. I am fascinated by this. We're going to keep that, and it's going to be under hardware, and like it. We're gonna like it. We're gonna like it a lot. Oh dear. Yeah, all the K1s you come with a ceramic nozzle, which I mean, it should just convert straight over. It's the same wiring. Just swinging by for a moment. Well, hello, Miss Shinny Graham. How you doing? I started a little early today because there's nobody here. I'm just by myself. Don't ask me to sing. I will break your eardrums. Look, I just lost viewers over on Twitch because I sang. What are we doing? Right now we are talking, David. How are you doing? How long am I streaming tonight? Well, you go live in an hour and a half, right? For Friday night game night? Or is it 2.5 hours? I will stream until you. Yes, until you go live. How's that? That way I can redirect you. Yes, do the captain a favor. Why is the camera off again? Why is it every time I change screens, the camera goes off? I don't do this intentionally. It is something in my thing that's my software that's doing it, and I don't know why. I gotta fix it. No way, real. We're talking. That's what we're doing. But no, actually, we do have a project here. And anybody that's played with Creality printers, let me. Oh, my virtual monitor is not working. So let me do this. Do 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 do. Check Discord for link to a thing. Check Discord for a link to a thing. Check what? My Discord? Do 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 do. Oh, let me go visit this. Let me go visit this. I know. I've seen those. I've seen those. I've seen those. I have seen this before. Yes. It's so pretty though. DIY for Voron and Prusa and anything else you can shove it into.
What? Did we just become best friends? Yep.
Wow. Thank you there for that, Mr. David Sanchez. I appreciate you, my friend. Boing, boing. Anyway, we were going to go to this camera over here. This camera over here. I like unicorns. Yes, so do I. I've installed a few for friends that have better printers than me. I don't have a printer that I can put them on. So there we go. Ah, yes. So over here, guys, is this Ender 3 that sucks. And I could probably use some help because it just sucks. If you guys haven't, see this, let me get off of me. You guys see this? There's a problem with this. Yeah, you can put you can put anything on anything with the right adapters. It's a miniature Ecto-1 license plate. There's a problem with it. It looks great from the front, but look at the first layer. It's splotchy. It's got lines in it. Yes, Mom went shopping with the boys today. They're still out of town. So I have done everything. I have leveled his bed. I have trimmed the bed. Let's put it in the right. No, I didn't forget to mirror it. This happens with every print. El Pochi, what's going on, my friend? How are you? Welcome. My Z distance sounds wrong. That's what I thought. That is what I thought. But it will do. I don't know what it is. This looks cool. This looks broken. It really does. Nope, that is a PEI sheet. magnetic PEI sheet. So let me show you. Let me get out of this page. And this is 128. Well, we're going to look at that. We're going to look at that here. All right. So that is this little printer right here. And do 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 do. Na 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 do 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 do. The BL Touch Z offset is 1.090. Hello, Ghost Man. What's going on, my friend? How are you? You had 200 unicorns? Wow, nice. So yeah, here let's make it where it's a little bit more visible. So we have the BL Touch Z offset is 1.090. And I have gone through every bit of this code because one, other than, you know, things like that, it is exactly the same. Yeah, I've used thermal receipts. I've used literally where's my stupid my brain does not work right now. I actually have a set of the metal whatever the hell they're called, feeler gauges. And I mean, I got that thing. It's tight. It's tight. So I'm just like, what is going on? Or am I good? Yes, I am good. I am good. But yeah, so that's the weird part is, so if we go back and back that out a bit. So if we go back and do this, let's just go ahead and restart this print job and I'll show you. It might be slightly, yeah, I've backed it off and I've backed it forward. So it's very interesting. If you're doing 0.05 first layer height, you should be probably at 0.06. I'm playing 0.09 Z distance. So yeah, it's still on the money there. Yeah, Ghostman, I'm familiar with Kind Penguin. I really am. Thank you so much. But yeah, so it has been. This has been. The other ender, I don't have this problem with at all. But of course, the only difference between this one and the other one is the other one has a glass bed. This one is a magnetic PEI. Why that makes any difference, I don't know. But I do know from all of the enders that I've owned, you're going to get a temperamental one that pisses you off on a daily basis. This one I bought for my son years ago. Bed temp at 65 should be enough for allowing spread. Yeah, well, yeah, you would think so. I'll actually put bring that back down to like 60 because 55. It was sitting in front. It's literally sitting in front of the air conditioner. So you saw his video and just came to watch it. Well, I appreciate you being here, my friend.
What? Did we just become best friends? Yep.
Just posted a pic of that hot end installed if you wanted to see. Oh, let me go look at that. Oh, he's just so pretty. You guys want to see this? Wait, why can't you see this? Oh, that's why. Here, let me do this. Open link. There we go. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? That's a pretty hot end right there. That's so pretty. Noise. That's what I say. Noise. Man, you got your fan clearance like really tight right there. Don Martin, thank you for subscribing, my friend. Thank you for being here. No, right now it's just on low fan. It's hotter than hell in here because I was having such issues with it. I'm like, okay, fine. I'm going to lower the fan down on everything. It is just that, you know. Nice. You almost have 10K subs on YouTube. Yeah, we're at 97 something. 97.66 right now. Or is it 97.68? 97.74. Oh my. There's a couple that came through without notifications. God, you guys are awesome. Scientistic, thank you for being here. Welcome, my friend. Keep working, don't give up. I don't plan on it. I plan on this is my only option for a job at the moment because I am disabled. So I'm doing what I can. You know, every little bit helps. So, you know, ad revenue, donations, tips, all of it. Memberships, subs. That just helps. And I'm not saying if you can't afford it, do it. All I'm saying is if you can, and if you have a Twitch Prime sub, oh dear. Well, that's what we're going to do here. We're going to, just as soon as this warms up, see, it just, my script actually automatically changed it down to 60. So I learned a trick with these Ender 3s a long time ago when I first started converting them to Clipper, is if you heat soak them to 65, 70, and then drop the temperature down just before the print, everything works really well. Yeah, I'm monetized on YouTube, baby. As a matter of fact, Christine was my first member tonight. Oh, look, Brian just became a member. Thank you, my friend. Thank you. You sponsored the stream. By the way, all of my members, if you guys keep a membership up for at least 3 months, there'll be a new placard on the back wall, not the back wall, the side wall right next to me right here. And I will print off your name and, you know, and we'll put it up there. And anybody that actually sponsors the channel, donates, anything like that, they're going to get their own little placard, you know, for being a supporter of the channel. So that's going to be fun. I'm actually going to be starting that once I actually get some of this mess right here cleaned up, because I have the HSW wall and I need to relocate these tools elsewhere because I don't really use them here. They were there for aesthetics and the camera doesn't shoot over there anymore. So whatever. Got to change it up. I keep looking to this screen over here. There's no camera on this screen. The camera's right in front of me. So, oh yeah, we're doing the thing. We're doing a thing, by the way. Here, let's go to this camera. And we can see how badly this does. So it automatically dropped to 210 on the hot end and 60C on the bed. And this is just generic yellow PLA. And I do mean generic. I think it's eSun. It's not even Sunlu. And it happens with any filament, by the way. Any. Not just this one, it's any. Pet, what's going on? Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. You're welcome. You're welcome. Everybody is welcome. I only have one rule, and that rule is just this. Be nice. Be kind to each other. That's all that's needed. Campero 83, you deserve everything good happens to you. Oh, thank you. I appreciate you, my friend. I should put a pause in the code after the first layer. Why? Because you can see how badly this first layer is already going down. Look at this. Look at this. That's a nasty first layer. So here's something fun. I actually, yeah, that's not good. Yeah, it looked like it had small ooze blobs in the center. And I don't know why. But it's also skipping lines. And when I mean I have literally replaced just about everything on this printer, the only thing that is still, no, the extruder is not slipping at all. You can hear that if it was slipping, and it's not slipping. The only thing I haven't replaced is the actual bed. Every motor on this thing, I took, I have parts from like 4 different enders that were all good machines that I took apart. And because there was one thing or another. I mean, yeah, you can obviously see it in the print right now. This is just crap. So instead of wasting the filament, you know, we're gonna just pause that, and we'll get the camera up here. See if we can get close. Ow! I forgot that's hot. Look at this. Look at this nastiness. Time to make it an NG. Well, that's kind of what I'm thinking. What are we making? We're just trying to fix the printer right now. It's too far down squished. Yeah. Well, I mean, we can raise the z-axis up a bit without a lot of effort. Oof, that was kind of painful. I forgot that the damn bed was hot. And of course the camera fell over. Yeah, and somebody else can yell at me because I'm using an actual razor blade on a PEI sheet. This sheet was already half toasted, so raising it about 0.2, well, we can do that. Oh yeah, I mean, you can get the same results with too much squish or being too high. Literally the exact same results, and that's just kind of weird. You have no idea why they give you a metal scraper for your K1 bed? Yeah, it's like you're not supposed to use metal, but okay. Well, I mean, I understand it because on the PEI sheets, it actually, yeah, it might be enough, but it was a good starting point. Good starting point. The actual PEI bed sheets, they can adhere so well that you have to have something stupidly thin to get underneath, and the only thing that thin is a razor blade. Dupet, don't worry about it, my friend. Don't worry about it. I speak bad English too, so I speak redneck. You know, so you're good. Don't worry about it. Just thankful you're here. You printed a scraper that usually replaces. Yeah, I've got one too. I just don't like them. Well, you have a wonderful weekend as well, my friend. Thank you for being here. All right, all right, all right, all right, all right. So we're gonna go up. 0.02. 1, 2. Save. Save config. This is how easy Clipper is. You almost exclusively use a smooth B plate for K1. How do you like the B plate? I've heard good and bad about those. And did my wireless just my house just go down? I don't know. I don't care anymore. So let's just go back and reprint it because this is an easy print. You like my Trump song? Yeah, it's pretty fun. You're from Mexico. Do I speak Spanish? Un poquito. Very little. I'm sorry, guys. I don't even have a mute button right now because, yeah, my coach portal thing is no worky. Why does the internet? Okay, my tablet just decided it didn't have internet, and it does. It does. I want some of those slice work plates. I really do. Because I have some prints that that always have bad adhesion because of the way they're designed. And I've heard the same thing. You know, you got to go sadly. Well, I appreciate you, Logan. Thank you for being here. Check my Discord. Okay, checking my Discord. I'm checking my Discord. Oh yeah, yeah. I probably have that model somewhere. The Z disc. Here, we'll change things up and load that up. Here. Cancel the print. But that means I also have to load up a slicer. I mean, yeah, I gotta load up a slicer. Blah, da, 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 da. Camera's gonna go off for a minute. No, I don't want to restore anything. Blah blah blah. Do 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 do. Rant. Upload. Oh my gosh! Oh no! In trouble! What the? My camera's doing Squid Raid. Oh no! What is going on, everybody? Welcome, welcome, campers. Did we have fun complaining about BBB? Because I had fun while I was over there. Squid, how was your evening? Welcome, King Bob. Welcome, Jeffrey. Welcome, everybody. Hey, look. You know what was funny, by the way? I got to say this. You know, I was asked if I was busy last night, and I wasn't when she asked. And then, half hour later, I had to go. Baby girl's asleep in your lap. Aww. That is so nice. We're trying to diagnose a printer, by the way, right now, everybody. Yes. Welcome, Raiders. King Bob, you want a 3D printer real bad? Well, if you need advice, there are a number of us in chat that could really help you out. Adding JPP, myself. I don't know where the heck Dan's been in the last couple of days. He's probably, finally sleeping because he's been so stressed lately. It's not noisy. 3D printing isn't noisy. These Ender printers, once you upgrade the motherboard, the old ones anyway, they don't make hardly any noise. Red Caporo! Well, I love you too. Thank you for being here, my friend. I was just going to say, Centauri Carbon, I love my Flash Forge, but with the issues I had today and the cost of replacement stuff, I'm thinking the Carbon's going to be a good deal. Wrong camera again. Is it a printing 3D? It's a 3D printing. Yes, it is, Kelvin. It is indeed. Problems with the Flash Forge? Yeah, my hot end, it kind of it got a really bad clog, and I've unclogged it like 5 times, and then I tried to use my '06 nozzle that was the cheap generic knockoff, and it caught on fire, and it's been a bad day for the 5M. So I need a new '04 nozzle, but you can't get them because they're out of stock. Yeah, Havoc. Well, the Centauri Carbon, there are people already coming out with tons of mods to use different hot ends too. Yeah, I will show you that in just a minute. Let's see how this layer starts off. Oh, we already have some stringy come out. Look at that. We can see that right now. We already have some stringy coming out. Mama Squid, what's going on? How are you this fine evening? Cloud Hammer, what's going on, my guy? Jackson 10V, what's going on? How you doing? I'm doing well, my friend. Jesus, I can't. Oh, yeah, this works now. I could have actually turned it on. It's just a waiting game to receive yours at this point. My what? I don't have one. I would love one. I don't have one. Can I do Transformer 3D printing 3D? Yes, I could, but I can't sell them. I can be commissioned to do that, but I can't sell them directly, like on my Etsy store. Ever see the 3D printing room of NCISL? Yes, I have. Ooh, this looks awful. Ew. 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 Well, I would need to know exactly which model you wanted. If you go to my Etsy store, you can send me a message, and I can send you a quote. I can't do that while we're talking. School is out for spring break. Oh, yes. Yes. So
What? Did
what?
we just become
What?
best friends?
What was that? I think the offset still needs change still. Yeah. Let's just bump it up. Bump it up. Let's bump it up a quarter.
Did we just become best friends? Yep.
Yeah, I'm baby stepping the print right now. That actually does look a little bit better. It would actually look a whole lot better if I had more light in this room. Wait, I do have more light in this room. I just got to go turn it on. Oh, look, you can actually see the print a little bit. No. You got to go. All right, Heidi. No, it's still doing it, and it's almost in equal sections. That's what's a weird part. Let me stop this, and I'll show you. So
What?
let's.
Did we just become best friends? Yep.
Oh my! Look at all the beautiful new subscribers, Ryan Petzoid. Thank you for over on the YouTubes. And did I miss somebody else? Did I miss somebody else? I can't see. I heard it twice and it only shows once. What's going on here? What the heck, Maynards? Yeah, so look, there's a pattern to it. Let me go around to this side. See the pattern? There we go. That's a good angle right there. You see the pattern? That is interesting. I never noticed that before. Does the nozzle perhaps have burrs in it? I just replaced that nozzle like 2 hours before. Yeah, it looks like it's dragging across that one spot. I don't understand it. I mean, we can replace it again. That's not hard to do. Well, that looks suspicious. Yes. Naomi, um, that is a fairly insensitive question. Clean the magnet? What magnet? You mean underneath the PEI sheet? It's clean. Take that off. And let's move this over here. And where's the bag? There's the baggie of nozzles. And we'll heat this back up. Yeah, I literally just cleaned it. It's completely clean. There is somewhat of an equivalent to a diagnostic print for 3D printers, and that's what we're doing right now. This is a Z-axis circle test. Oh, yes, the mesh is there. And here's something that's very strange, and you guys can see this for yourself. Let me move over to this camera. Now, mind you, this is an ender, so this is kind of normal, but it is 0.1 off. I mean, it's not even 0.1, it's 0.01. You timed out, Naomi? All right. Thank you, Debbie. I mean, it looks rough, but it's not. I mean, and there's 05, there's 05. That's as smooth as this bed's ever going to get. I mean, it's an ender, for God's sakes. So, I'll tell you that while I replace this nozzle, because I got everything right here to do it with. Yeah, it's pretty flat for an ender. They're pliers. And it is loading the default mesh. So that I do know. I mean, pretty soon all of this is going to be moot anyway, because I'm changing over all of these to mini stealth burners. I just dropped my earpiece. Question is where did my earpiece go? So I don't run over it. There it is. Ah, yeah, see, I mean, there are Justin Justin Wizard, yes. There are gremlin enders. I mean, this is the fun part about enders, is there are gremlins out there. So, you just gotta do with what you gotta do. All right, let's rehome this puppy. Brand new '04 nozzle, just a standard brass nozzle, because I'm not wasting my hardened nozzles on this particular machine. Oh, Clownhammer, I love my enders. This is the only one that has gremlins in it. The only one whatsoever that I have. My Max back here, it works beautifully. It's printing the dragon right now. Look, it's printing the dragon for mythical. Now this isn't that's an Ender 3 Max Neo, and I bought it for $68 on eBay, broken, and I fixed it with parts I already had. I didn't have to buy anything. Because funny enough, all Enders use the exact same parts. This one's clipperized and all that good stuff now. So, and pretty soon it's going to get a BTT board. Yeah, I mean CR10s are awesome as long as you upgrade them. You're printing ABS parts for a Voron. Do you have that in an enclosure? If not, how hot do you have to get that thing to be? You got a CR6 SE off of Fabrico's fire sale for $39. Oh my. Plastic bag. Oh, that's funny. All right, let's go back to this one. Let's reprint this Z-Disc test. It does. It works. Yeah. The Paleos. Hola. ¿Cómo estás, my friend? How are you? And saludos from Chile. Nice. Got a lot of new people from Chile, and I appreciate you guys. I mean, I love my enders. Don't get me wrong. I've reached out to Creality like 1,000 times so far, going, "Hey, I'd really like to test your stuff, especially some of your newer stuff." And I'm not talking the K1 or the K2. I'm talking the high series. Those are some really cool printers that nobody ever reviews. You got to go. All right, Heidi. Ligmatas, hello from Chicago. Hey, thank you so much, friend. I don't ever give up. So, how are you? How are you? Ligament TTS. Ligmantis? Ligament TTS. I'm not sure which one it is, but thank you for being here. Do 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 do. Oh, you know what I need to do while we're waiting here, guys? While we're waiting here, I need to go ahead and JPP. Have you already got? Yeah, you've already got the game night stream set up. So let me go add that to the redirect so that it doesn't get forgotten about. Na 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 da da da. Okay, copy. Got to run to the store. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Guys, we're at 9783 on the YouTube subscriber count. You guys, thank you so much. I appreciate all of you. Not quite sure why things aren't buzzing in my ear. I don't know. I don't know. So let's go to content, go to live, click on the live control room, go to edit, customization, add redirect, paste video link. Hey, look, I can do it, JPP. I fixed it for JPP. So 45 minutes until JPP's game night is going. TTFN, Captain Kern. Okay, all right. So we got 45 minutes left of the show, guys. So, we're just chilling. It's Friday night, just trying to have a good time. It's actually quite rare that I'm the only one here in the house. So, well, I mean, Brian, you do quite a bit. I mean, a son should always support his father. Yeah, and we're waiting on it. We're waiting on to see what happens here. And it is very possible that it could just be in a bad hot end, a bad nozzle. Because it does look a ton better. Although nope, we're already doing it. It's already doing it. But it's actually even worse. Gee, many crickets. Let's bring the Z offset up another Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to replace the entire hot end assembly on this and the extruder again. Maybe it's getting stuck in the PTFE tube. I don't know what's going on. You guys see that? No, it looks horrible, dude. Look at that. That's just. I mean, it could be the Bowden tube. You know what? No, I'm not going to go through that length of nightmare. I was like, I could just print the direct drive conversion for it. I could just print, but I'm going to be converting all of these enders over to mini Vorons anyway. I just have to wait to get the direct drives, the pancake direct drives from Micro Swiss. Saludos, my friend. How are you doing? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, Dan's finally here. What's up, buddy? How you doing? Mad Guru, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Vito Sam, thank you, welcome. No, that's a different nozzle. I just replaced the nozzle. Here, right here's the one that was in it. Right here. That's the one that was in it. With the exact same, actually worse results. So, I mean, I could do it temporarily. Long week finally over. I mean, yeah, you've had a long week, brother. Yeah. I mean, may all of us in the maker community win all 17 printers so somebody doesn't get one randomly. I will donate one of these enders to somebody. Fully rehabbed, by the way, if I win a brand new printer tomorrow.
What? Did we just become best friends? Yep.
No, I don't think so, Jeffrey. I don't think so. Matthias, thank you. Thank you for subscribing over on the YouTubes, my friend. So I think that's what I'm going to do is you got to, yeah, you were supposed to run to the store 10 minutes ago, JPP. Go run to the store, brother. You think I'm going to have to speak in Spanish? You really don't want that because un poquito español. Un español, not A. How did I put an A at the end of that? I mean, there could be something wrong. I mean, there's no sag in the x-axis. Oh, Melissa, there she might chat. Well, then I should be afraid. Wait, Melissa, we need all the dirt on JPP. Oh, that's all right, my friend. Don't worry about your English. Well, Brian, you can always send it to your dad. You send it to me. I need more printers. I need good printers because now I'm down to 2 enders as good printers, and how in the hell does that happen? But so yeah, Dan, we're talking about this thing here, this POS that's got all sorts of problems, and this is what it's been doing. Look at that. Look at ew, gross. And we don't know why. We've replaced the I've replaced the nozzle now 3 times. Well, Brian, the 5M, it was the cheap Chinese hot end. It caught fire. I put a short up of it. You guys want to see the short? You guys want to see the short? I'll show you the short. Here. Here, you guys can see the short for yourself. So I'm doing a PID calibrate with using one of these Chinese knockoff nozzles, hot ends. Yeah, Dan, I've had a really rough day today 5M with printers. You guys see that? It's boiling it. We're only at 223, 24C. Look at the smoke coming off of that thing. Look at this. Literally right after I cut the video, it caught fire. So all I did is reach around, shut it off, blew the fire out. And that's one of the cheap, don't buy a cheap Chinese nozzle for the 5Ms. They are junk. I've had 3 of them now. They are all junk. The other 2 didn't do this. They just didn't actually fit in the printer. This one fit in the printer and caught fire. And the only reason I tried it out, because that was an 06 nozzle, is because my 04 nozzle kept clogging up. And it's got a major clog problem, and I need a new nozzle. And I need a new extruder gear set, because now I have all sorts of bad problems with that. So, yeah, trying to raise money for that crap. Jason Slauson, thank you, my friend. I appreciate you for being here, and I appreciate your kind words there. But yeah, so that happened today. And then this is that ender I was telling you about that I've been working on for a week now. And I have tried, so I have replaced the entire hot end assembly. So I replaced the entire hot end assembly. Hence why I didn't put the BL touch cable actually in the wire loom. I mean, it could be the extruder gear setup. It could be. I mean, that's a really simple thing to change. I've got one right here somewhere. Where is it? Ah, right there. I mean, it's not cracked or anything. I checked that. When you lose your Allen wrenches. Do, 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 do. Slide cutters, nippers, whatever you want to call them. Multi-purpose pliers that come with the dang printer. I mean, it literally takes a minute to change this thing. And I can't see your guys' chat while I'm actually behind over here. So bear with me on that. Yeah, there's no cracks in any of this. So, I mean, that's all good. I mean, at this point, I'm down to try anything. This is literally probably the only thing on this printer I have not changed. Hopefully my microphone's picking up because I'm facing the dang thing. Stupid spring, get back here. One of the things I've always wondered is how Creality ever thought that this was a good design. I always wondered that. All right, just take one motor off. This one's a brand new one that I've had for a while now. Yeah, there's no cracks or anything in this. And one spring in first. Caramba, get in there. All right, now back that off. Not so darn tight. Try again. Oh yeah, we might want to plug it in. That generally helps. Come back to the other side. Oh God, that hurts. Yeah, that hurt a lot. Oh, I usually that when I do its tension lever. So weird. Having problems with your bed skirts on the trunk. Really? Wow. Yeah, the Tronics white is oddly shaped. I've noticed that. Okay, back out. What? What? Okay. Cat, that really hurt. Oh, sciatic has been kicking my butt today. Oh, let's get the bed. Let's get the hot end temp up so we can swap out. That's the reason I'm using this roll of yellow because there's very little of it left to do any real projects with. I mean, there's like 50 grams left on it. Big Jono, what's going on, my friend? Okay, Debbie, you have a good one. Nico, thank you for being here. And you know, Dan, you're always, you're a mod. You can always pimp yourself out. I don't mind. By the way, everybody, do me a favor. You guys just saw the link in chat for Maker's Mind Nexus. Do me a favor, go subscribe to him, as well as go subscribe to this gentleman right here. Because they both need incredibly large amounts of subs because they're cool guys and they deserve your guys' attention. And it's free. What time is it at my place? It is 6:33 p.m. We got about a half hour. Big Jam Ken Bowers, Make Your Mind Mixes is an awesome dude. He is. He is very awesome. Oof. Okay. Out of here. I may just go ahead and print the direct drive conversion to this tomorrow if we don't get this working somewhat properly, just so I can see if that makes a difference. Get rid of the Bowden tube setup. And my dogs are throwing a fit again. Perfect. Yeah, that came out nice and easy. I was pushing it through. Let's try this again. Wait, what? Oh, come on. You know what? I didn't even get a chance to do any giveaways, whenever I hit anything like that because it's been going so stupidly fast. Maybe I'll do a 10,000 giveaway. Up to 1410. There you go, bud. We need to get him to 2K, guys. 2K. Minimum 2K. Dan, you do not want this problem. I'm going to say that right now. You don't want this problem. When you grow too fast and there's no money that comes with it, and people expect a lot more out of you than you can afford, that's a problem. You don't want this problem. I mean, we're talking right now, guys. We are talking 57,373 on Twitch. We are looking at, I don't even know at this point in time. It's 9,790 or some crap on YouTube. We're looking at almost 40,000 on Instagram and 24,000 on TikTok. And I don't have the money to produce the content that I want to produce for you guys. And so far, and I'm not complaining, mind you, I'm not complaining. It is frustrating that I haven't been able to get a sponsorship yet from anybody for that matter. So I'm working on that. I haven't given up hope, and I understand some people right now have a real have other things to do. Like everybody that was involved in that's been involved in Polypalooza. That's a lot of companies, right? Adaxium. Hey, amigo. We can't print it tonight because it's too late, and one of my printers is down. But my friend, my friend. Thank you. You guys, if you guys haven't seen this, Adaxium sent this. This is some cool, very cool tricolor. No, it's more than tricolor. God, it's like 15 different colors. Silk filament. This is like, oh, look at that. It's a rainbow of tricolor. Yeah, it's a rainbow of tricolor. It's red, yellow, and blue. It's amazing. Thank you so much, and we will get that dragon done for you. Matter of fact, I'm thinking I'm just going to make you an extra large one. By the way, if anybody hasn't seen, we had to restart the print from 2 days ago because the supports broke off, and that was a me problem. That was, um, but we are about 70% done for Mythical's dragon, since she's the one that purchased that roll of red black silk. And I think my wife is home. I'm gonna close my door. Dogs can bark their heads off. I don't care. God, that hurts. Let's get back to this guy right here. Just have to say, happy Friday and bless you all. Well, thank you, my friend. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Gun Gunslinger Center. Oh, I like that name. I like it a lot. I'm back. Ask Melissa about the King. Oh, I've already used some of the King Rune tricolors. I am in love with those things. Honestly, they have some really good tricolors. Astro, I'm doing well. How's the 3D printer going? Well, we're doctoring this one right now because it's not functioning right. Brian, you like everything extra large. I could make a joke, but then everybody go, "Well, you're racist." No, I'm not. Wouldn't have a black kid if I was racist. Your Ender 3 always gives some problems. Enders are always giving problems. But that's why we love them, because they're meant for people that want to tinker. But they can be very stable once you get them, at least for a week. Right? Uh-oh. I mean, if they weren't stable, there would be none of the billions upon billions of used enders on the market from print farms.
Did we just become best friends? Yep.
Zero Poncho, thank you for that tier 1 sub over on the Twitch side. Appreciate you, my friend. Yep, my dogs are barking. My kids are home. I almost made you choke on your burrito. What are you, Mexican now? I mean, if you want to change color, that's fine with me, brother. I don't mind. Oh, JPP, I'm just giving Brian a whole batch of shit right now. But in the terms of the printer, I changed the extruder motor out. Nah, your wife is. No, she didn't. She didn't say anything about your secrets, and I'm sad about that. When you was 4, your grandfather was showing you how language works and how if you make art, you're an artist. And I said, well, like racing, so I'm a racist. Love it. Oh, God. That's good. I love that. That's good. Oh, Jiminy Crickets. It's racer, not racist. Racer. All right, let's see if this changes anything. I just want to remind everybody we've got about 15 minutes left or so of stream here. Maybe, yeah, about 15 minutes. We're going to be pushing everybody on the YouTube side over to Just Push Prince Game Night. If you guys want to join, please keep watching and follow over there. Make sure you give him a like and subscribe. On Twitch, I got to go look and see who's live. Let's see what's going on here. Nice line coming out. Could it be possible that it actually was the extruder motor? Close up personal with this dang thing. I mean, now it looks like it needs more squish, but we'll figure that out. I appreciate that, JPP. I appreciate it. I just want to see if it's going to drag this again. Oh, there's a number of different test patterns that you can use for 3D printing in all three dimensions, actually. One of my favorite is the overhang tests. Well, it's doing something different now. Give us a little bit more tension just to see what's going on here. Believe it or not, that actually looks way worse. Oh. Maybe it's my retraction. Oh, chat. I just figured out what it is. I just figured out what it is. I'm an idiot. Digital Blade, welcome, my friend. Digital, thank you so much for being here. So yeah, it's gapping. Yeah, it's gapping still, but I also know what it is. JPP just freaking nailed it because I copied this config from my direct drive Ender 3. Let me repeat that. I copied the config from my direct drive Ender 3. I will repeat it once again. I copied the config from my direct drive Ender 3. Um, Yep. King Bob, you don't know what that means. Okay, so you have retraction distances, and let's just say that in the direct drive, it's very, very short compared to this one, who has this big, long cable. See that big, long cable? Now, in comparison, the direct drive is like that big. It's about that big. So it's pulling all of the filament back. Oh dear. We just got raided by Paradismia. Thank you for 34 viewers. Hey, welcome everybody. Red Diamond. Hello, hello, y'all. Welcome to the captain's place. Noble Yap. Hello, my friend. Thank you for the raid. I appreciate you. How are you? How was your stream? Oh, I like that. Maybe I need to change the name of it. Captain's Crib. Yeah, that's good. What are we doing? Well, we're talking about this Ender printer that we are. Um, I just realized I made a huge mistake on. See, we've been fighting this. I've replaced almost every possible. Yeah, rate of love. That's what it. That's what it means. Rate of love. I replaced every single part on this particular 3D printer, and come to find out, I messed up by copying the wrong config. I copied the config directly from, and Dan wasn't here, from my direct drive Ender 3. Does this look like a direct drive? That does not look like a direct drive. That looks like a Bowden tube setup. Wonder why that happens. So yeah, all I got to do is run the configuration calibration for retraction, and everything should be okay. But first, before I do that, I'm actually going to print one of those cool little tools that, who was it that had that the other night? That was really slick. Where we printed out exactly 100 millimeter, was able to mark it that way. And yes, by the way, everybody, that is a full-size toolbox in my stream room because I have no place else to put it because I don't have a shop. So, moral of the story here is don't be like me and choose the wrong config. Or I could just print out the direct drive setup and slap it on there and be done with it until I convert everything to a Voron, um, uh, style hot end, the mini Voron specifically, which is what I want to do for that's what they put on switch wires. And I'm like, well, there's a mod for that that'll slap right on an Ender. So I want to do that. Yeah, the wrong config, well, you'll mess it up. Yeah, just do it. I'm going to. Because direct drive's better anyway. Bowden tubes tend to
What?
screw
Did we
everything
just become best friends? Yep.
TR11K1. I don't know what that means, but thank you for your Twitch Prime sub. You only get one of those a month, and you gave it to me, and I appreciate you so much. Could be worse, yes. Well, Jeffrey, the problem is I've spent 4 days on this. 4 days. Sprite hot end, yes. Sprites are good. Or, I mean, Micro Swiss makes really good entire assemblies. Yeah, see, I like the mini stealth burner. I think it's a good setup. I just, I don't know if there's a few things about it that I would like to change, and luckily they give you the models to change it. So, yep. You just put a Micro Swiss on your Ender 5. Very nice. Nesio laughing his butt off. Yeah, I'm a dingaling. I'm a dingaling. By the way, everybody, if you want to know what's printing on the big printer back there, we're almost finished with the big dragon for a mythical cosplay hero. They purchased that roll of giant arm black red silk filament, and anytime you guys buy me a roll of filament, either through donation or through my wish list, you guys get to tell me what you want printed with it. So yeah, just like Adaxium is. Adaxium wants a Flexi Dragon, right? I think that's what it is. So we'll print you a Flexi Dragon and we'll get it sent off. But yeah, I mean, we've got just a few minutes left before JPP needs to get his butt in gear for game night. You want to fix your Xerox work center, just throw it out. Who uses a printer these days? Regular printers. Oh my gosh. Really, JPP? That's cool. That is very, very cool. But yeah, I'm not going to use PLA. I'll use ASA. I know 2D printing. Gross. Yes. Yes. Everybody on the YouTubes will be directed over to JPP's Just Push Prints game night. So please join him over there. Make sure you give him a like and follow and subscribe and all that good stuff. And then, let's go find out real quick because we only have a few minutes left here. Let me go take a look and see who's up on the Twitchies. That we can send you beautiful people over to. I'm thinking we need to. Oh my God! What the freak was that? Oh, we're gonna send you guys over to Pezliz. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna send you guys over to Pezliz. So we got just a few minutes here. So let's just hang out, and I will get everything set up. And raid config. Yes. There's plenty of you beautiful people on Twitch to head on over there in just a minute. You know, it has been such an absolute pleasure to see all of you people, and it's great. It's great. You got to use regular punch for your chem homework. That shit requires drawing. Wow. Sorry. I can honestly say I think I've used my multi-printer probably 2 times in the last 3 years. Mostly because I do everything through email. DocuSign is a really cool thing because DocuSign is legal for legal documents too. Omar, thank you for being here, my friend. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Ba-da-ba-ba. Oh dear. So yeah, I'm gonna redo the config for this printer. Not the one on screen. This one over here, and redo the retraction settings and the advances and all that good jazz because I forgot. That's how you bought your house here. Exactly. I mean, DocuSign is the greatest thing in the world because when I bought my house in 2009, it was 3 hours of signing papers. Do you know how painful that is for somebody that has arthritis? Seriously. Why is the camera off? There we go. Jeffrey. I mean, that works too. And for those types of things, I generally just use my cell phone anymore. With the built-in scanning technology, it works just fine. Just have to have a fairly steady hand. So let's go see if JPP is live yet. That's all I'm really waiting on, everybody. No, still upcoming. No DocuSign at the closing. Oh, that sucked. Yeah, I mean, my hands hurt so bad after I signed the documents for my house. I was like, oh God, I don't think I'm going to be able to do anything for days. And come to think of it, I didn't. My hands hurt so badly that I could not do a thing. Well, with DocuSign, you get a copy. So, well, they don't allow stamps on a lot of legal documents like that. Winter Suns, welcome. Good evening, my friend. How are you? You have a printed copy of your current lease so they can't surprise you? Well, I mean, yeah. I got a really interesting story about printed copies of things, but I'll tell that in next stream. Oh, yeah. There we go, guys. JPP just went live. So we're going to do this thing. We love you in Argentina. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I am doing very well, Winter Suns. Guys, it is that time. Let me just say thank you, thank you, thank you, and more thank you. I'm going to send everybody over on YouTube over to JPP's. We're going to rate him. Finally, we got it fixed where we can. So, yes. All right. You guys have a great evening. I will see you over there in a little bit. Now, Twitch, stick around. Do, 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 do.